Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers. Okay, so in this episode we're going to recap some things that happened in the live stream. We live streamed today for about 5.5 hours. So if you're interested in seeing any of the cool stuff that happened that I'm describing now, you can head over to my Twitch and it's all there. So all 5.5 hours of it is there to enjoy. Mining carriage. Yep. We took 2 red vessels today, 1 military escort, and this guy. This was a one-shot. This was pretty awesome. I was really impressed with the one-shot, 1-kill with this thing. So the railguns are pretty badass. Right now there's only enough ammo to fill 1 gun, but that's going to get fixed very soon. We got quite a bit of the thrusters done. Not all of them, alas. There's still quite a few more to go, but these things have been providing us with ore, so we've been collecting that, and this thing's a station block, so we can kind of do what we want with this. Let's see here. So there's still some ores in here. There's some stuff that's the so what ended up happening was I docked with this thing and that other reactor's not on. Control panel. So I docked with this thing and it ended up sucking out almost there. It ended up sucking out almost everything inside of the Reaper and putting it in here. So mining hauler, huh? So I don't have enough resources to chase down. Oh, I don't have any energy either. Don't have enough resources to chase down any more ships. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and do that. But so definitely want to get things rolling in that regards. Give me some juice here. Okay. So one of the things I wanted to show you guys was, hey, we found a better place to put it. Instead of hiding in that corner, we can put it here. And so one of the cool things about putting it here is we can look and see where the ships are docking at. So I plan on putting another one on the far side up over there. And so you can see we get energy and O2. It was a small bug. I put the first one down right over here as we were talking about in the last episode. And I wasn't getting O2. I was getting really perturbed. So moved it up there and still wasn't getting O2. And then had realized that all the O2 tanks were set to hoard. They weren't sharing any O2. So, so the power management thing, Freya, it's been really great. It's been doing its job really well. I didn't have to come out here to do this, but we need to do this each time we log in though to make sure that it does run. Okay, we're seeing some ticks over there. That's good. Let's see what else we could do. We got this sensor fixed, so the door actually opens both directions now. See, yeah, it works now. And we got some repair work done. We got all the doors back on the right grouping, and they work correctly now. That's pretty awesome. Let's see here. So who's outside? Is it the Reaper or the Scorpion? Scorpion's outside. Okay. So let's go grab him, bring him in. Where is he relative to us? Because, okay. So he's here because we had problems with docking. That damage is not from him. That damage was from the Reaper docking, actually. So on this guy, there isn't a backup camera, for one. And two, well, yeah, there's just doesn't work. So, and on this guy, Gonna have to make it bigger. There's no questions about it. The reason is because he doesn't have enough storage. We ended up dropping steel plates and stuff earlier, and so that was kind of a pain. So, gonna end up making it a little bit longer. And in all honesty, if you look at where we're docking these ships, there's room to make them bigger. So that's what we're going to end up doing. It's probably going to make them, like I was talked about before, is they're one cell, like a medium cargo container is considered a cell. I can make them one cell bigger easily. So that's something we're going to have to look into. World save. All right, let's come over here. So yeah, this guy's got to get bigger. We made him pretty compact, but that's working against everything we're trying to do with him. So we're going to end up moving all this back one medium cargo container length. So there's enough storage in this guy to actually get some stuff done. Because right now, he's not getting anything done. Actually, I want to take all that ore right back to Kestrel. So bear with me while I make a really foolish trip for not emptying my bag or inventory first. Alright, so refinery, uranium, some gold, and some cobalt. So we should be able to make thruster components once we get platinum. I don't know if we're going to need or we're going to have enough to make the 4,000 or 5,000 thruster components we need, but we're getting close. So let's go back to inventory, standard, clear this. Okay, so that's good. Alright, so I'm just basically going to do this by hand because it's not working on the connector side. I ended up putting, no matter what I did, no matter which way I set the connectors up, they yeah, see, I was screwing around with that. Collect all off. So I was doing collect alls and all that stuff, and none of it was working, no matter how I set it up. So there. Oh, come on now. Okay, so I can't remember actually. Someone was asking me about my UI. I'm going to leave a description, or I'll leave a link in my comment. Not in the description. I'm going to leave it in the comment because it'll probably get buried in the description, and no one ever reads the description of videos. But you should, because that's where my Twitch and Twitter and all that other stuff is at. So okay, so all the containers are empty now. But I'm going to leave a link to the Keen forums where someone has posted a transparent UI. It's not this one. I couldn't find this specific one, but it goes through all the steps it takes to replace your UI. It's currently not supported by Steam, so it's not supported by Steam, and it's actually not directly supported by Keen. So, FYI, if you modify it, you're doing so at your own risk. So Control 3. Alright, so let's get this guy out here. And really don't need any more of these components. We only honestly needed the thruster components. But, There's things like large steel tubes and such that we'll get from this. That's not exactly a bad find, so. All right. So one of the advantages is we turn this thing into a station block right away. And got it going pretty good. For all you guys that came out that were part of the Steam, or the stream, that are from here, from the YouTube channel, fantastic. I'm glad you guys came out, really am. And for the new people who dropped into the Twitch stream and are now coming here to watch this from that, thank yous even more. And I hope you guys subscribe to the channel and follow along. I can't wait for Season 2 to kick off. Oh, man. Planets. Planets are going to be fun. So, we're just going to kind of plow through this thing. It's like we really don't need reactor components, but may as well. We don't need beakers. What is it, 7 days to die? Penicillin! Penicillin! Antibiotics. So inventory, let's check. Okay, the grinders are emptying, so that means we still have cargo space available, so. Probably not up to those antennas, though. Yeah, okay, still going. It's a door. Those doors are crazy. Oh, I was grinding the cockpit. That's what it was. Alright, so the last thing we actually need is steel plates. That's one thing we absolutely positively do not need any more upper steel plates. But at this point, pretty much everything else can get broke down to be used as other things. So, I think glass isn't too bad. We just got some bunches. Oh, so we harvested, we made 2 stops with the Reaper. Worked out pretty good. The Reaper is holding up his end of the bargain as far as resource gathering goes. He could use for more capacity, just like Scorpion here is. So he's going to go through the same overhaul we're going to have to do to the Scorpion. So, about increasing space. So, we don't need any of that. May as well grab these, get these out of the game. A lot of resources in these two. So, yeah, once we upgrade the Reaper and Scorpion both to having some more cargo containers on there, then they're both just going to be doing a fantastic job. They're both going to fit their roles quite well. And so we end up getting, on the first round, it was Cobalt. Let me refresh my memory. We got Cobalt and Cobalt and Iron on the first stop. The second stop was Gold and something else. I think it was just Gold on the second stop. Third stop was Silicon, and we got quite a bit of that. So that was a pretty efficient stop. And then we got on this barge here, the one that we're grinding up, we got a bunch of nickel, cobalt, silicon, and magnesium. So they got the nickel we needed for the thruster components, at least a portion of it. And then, and you're done for, buddy. And do we have... Grinders are empty still, so let's go ahead and finish it off while I BS with you guys. So yeah, we're pretty much needing platinum now. So might go through the components we have left inside the Kestrel and find out what's made of platinum and salvage those items up so we can get the Lost Soul Starship components online. Because it pretty much just leaves us one compound platinum needed, so whereas before we needed all 4. And we're having to salvage way too many components to make one component. Whereas now if we just need platinum and we can get it from something that we have in excess of, then I'm okay with that. But I also want to be sure to get more ammunition online for the railguns. Oh, that mining hauler is a tempting target. Alright, let's do this. Now, can I get it docked in time to pull this off? Okay, line it up. Up we go. Okay, so Kestrel, mag pad 2, lock, inertia dampeners off, T, and run. Run, Forest. Alright. Alright guys, wish me luck. So we only have 11 shots to make this count. That's a lot of guns. I think every single shot has to hit. Okay, that Freya mod is pretty awesome. You look in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Number of batteries in use is trickling back and forth between 3 and 4. If we turn around and do, it triggers how much of everything is being used. That's a pretty awesome mod. Okay, so if we can pull this off, this thing has a ton of resources on board. So I count 8 going forward and 3 to the rear. Or no, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the front and 3 to the rear. Okay, let's make sure we're not going to fly into anything. No, we're good. There is a meteor to our left, so we need to watch out for that. Alright, here we go. So we're starting to get into range. So at 600 meters, the guns will start tracking us. Anything under 600 meters, they will start shooting us. Alright, so don't miss. Alright, so that was 1 for 1. That's 2. Alright, doing good, doing good. So there's one right up here. 3. Alright, so we're waiting for the gun to reload. It takes a long time to reload. Okay, so we're gonna make sure we're not gonna drift into anything. It just took out our camera. No! We took it out though. We took out that gun that was shooting at us, but our camera's out. So, so we need to turn our dampeners on. Wow, that camera's right there. That's crazy. That almost killed us. Alright, so do we have enough components in our inventory? Inventory, no, we don't. Run, Havoc, run! Alright. That'd be awesome if I could just repair it. Nope, it's dead. Alright. Okay, so 7. It's not going to let us put it there? Why? Because we don't have any steel plates. Okay. 7. What? Alright, fine. Give it to me, the camera. No, I do not want to commit suicide. Alright. I want this thing, guys. Can you tell? Okay, so we're going to go with G. Camera. View. Alright, so we're back in it. So we got a gun right there we have to take out. Is that the last gun? I think it is. I know there's internal guns, but I'm okay with that. Because right now I just want to... I just want to work on getting alongside it and stopping it. Stopping it's pretty simple because the cockpit is right there. I know where the cockpit is on this thing, so we can just get right to the cockpit and hit the inertial dampeners. With 6 bullets remaining, I see another turret to the front. Alright, this is cool. I don't know where that turret is. I want to shoot that almost just to be on the safe side. Oh, that was it. I think there's another one on the right, which I'm really close. We only have 5 shots left, and this thing reloads so slowly. Well, this will be all of our thrusters right here. Not counting the ore that is on board the ship, this will be all of our thrusters that we need. I'm afraid I'm going to drift into something. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get in right behind it. And I'm going to go attempt to try to jack the cockpit. And so as it drifts away from the Kestrel, it will be straight back from it. Because I'm going to slam on the brakes here on the Kestrel here in just a second. And Kestrel is stopping. And I'm climbing out. For some reason, I hit Y. I don't know why. I don't know why I hit Y. Alright, so I know there's internal guns on the ship, so we're going to avoid taking the internal route, if at all possible. So I remember correctly, this is right side up. And the cockpit is like right there. Is there gravity on this thing? There used to be. Yes, there is. Okay. And inertial dampeners. Does it blow up? Nope. Okay. And like that, we have us another ship. So this is going to be parts. I mean, this is literally going to go straight into salvage. We're going to take all the large thrusters off the outside, and all of the ore is going to get sent in and turned into more thruster components, whatever it doesn't, we don't get it out of it. Wow. Kestrel, holy crap, look at that. We didn't even use a single drone. Those railguns are powerful. And we're home. Alright. Okay, so we're going to wrap up the episode here after I cut off that light. So, yeah, let's take a look at one container before we go. There was a ton of large containers there a second ago. Where'd they all go? That one's incomplete. What the heck? Oh, there's one. Alright. So let's see what's in here. Nothing. Alright. I'm not down with that. Let's see what's in you. Nothing. Alright. Well, we came here for the thrusters and the ore. So, well, there's no ore, it looks like. So, at least we got thrusters. Yep, it looks like we got thrusters. So, I'm okay with that. There is a ton of them here, and it might be enough to finish this off. If there's nothing... Oh, crap. I have a feeling the power is off on the Kestrel. Power is off on the Kestrel. You guys are still docked. That's fantastic. Why did I turn the power on?
Ship fuel critical.
I don't know why that happened. Okay. Timer block. Trigger. Okay, so I don't know why that happened, but so we're gonna go get the Kestrel parked in the sun so she can charge her batteries. And in our next episode, I'm gonna repair the damage I did to the glass. There we go. Bask in the sunshine. All this at the 4. Climbing, 2, 3. Oh, 3 doesn't work. 3 doesn't do it for me. That should give you 4. There we go. Sweet. Alright. This is Havoc. Have fun. Keep gaming.